Weren't you here until midnight fixing Zero One's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Just one.
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data. You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
This way? Oh, wait. Yes, it is.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped gas! They're pinned!
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish a connection with the remaining server node.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
Oh,
You mean
good.
It grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Yes, I understand that. No. Oh, okay. Continuous fire. Got it.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Why am I not understanding about this mechanic?
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Okay, I'm doing something wrong here, and I don't see what it is.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Am I supposed to aim there?
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
But it actually worked. Really doesn't want you to see those.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. Access material.
war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth. We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. There is a vulnerable
Same
point
deal.
further along the
Okay.
infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
There it is, over there. Probably hit it. That should be it.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading
Second
to
one?
the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this
Oh,
spot.
yeah, okay.
It will slow
There.
regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
I'm gonna see the other two. One. How do I hit out there? Oh wow, okay. Cool.
This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
Release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered. Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Osprey is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining Slipper node established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Just save one more time.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node.
Okay.
Gav no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from Mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, how do you feel?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in
I'm
danger,
glad I saved
but
there.
they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Probably good to talk.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Or not.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
Deliver most of the galaxy at... Didn't get to
Zed,
read it
we
in time.
need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running south
rummage through Geth debris.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine.
I
Diverting
just
ships to
freed a
rescue
bunch of
life pods. As
crimes.
soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard. You've got new messages, Commander.
Maybe I can go talk to Liara and see if there's new dialogue after these missions. Geth programs in Hardware Designation Legion have requested Prime Runtimes update. Shepard Commander on platform status complying. Prime platforms housed in server 0224114 remain stationed on Rannoch. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vehicles. Cessation of Creator Geth conflict required to assist. Shepard Commander designated allies awaiting conflict status update. Okay. Third floor. Plus, there's still a lot of stuff I have to do on the Citadel.
I had hoped the Geth would have analyzed any Prothean technology they came across. You're saying you found none?
No. On this topic, our knowledge is not significantly greater than your own.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Shepard Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
Shepard, I know you've gone back to Tali.
Liara,
Be with whoever you want to be with. I'm just not interested in playing games anymore. Really, I don't believe either of us has the time. I've got quite a bit to coordinate with my agents. If you want to talk, it has to be later.
Oh man, at some point I'm gonna have to make a choice. Is there anything I wanted to change about... Oh, I need to check on my armor. Then I can do the other Rannoch mission. I think I unlocked a new... Wait. It just gives me ammo capacity. Maybe that's good. Well, I mean, see, it doesn't really affect the pistol I'm using, though. It only affects the assault rifle. I do want to try a new chest plate, though, so I'll go with this. And I'll be back in a minute, chat. Just gotta get something. Alright. Gonna have to step away again in a bit, but I can keep going for now. Oh, I didn't know I could access squad selection from here. That's cool. Oh, okay, cool. Changed my armor. Wait, when did I switch out my pistol again? Was that... Oh, it was before last mission, but I actually didn't fight anything. Last mission. So on to the third one. Okay, Tali's automatically coming. Well, I kind of want to run the same squad. Wait, didn't I have an assault rifle equipped, or what happened? What the heck is... Switched my weapons around. I had this, and then... Right. Not the arc pistol. Scorpion was explosives, Predator's the plain one, Phalanx. I think I'll go with the Phalanx. Let me just see if there's anything else I have. No. And then... probably that. Just compare it to the